Hi, my name is Amb'b Banks, and I'm here at Growing Peace Camp with
Wayne Hironaka, the Executive Director for I Am Peace, Inc.
Wayne. What does peace mean to you?
Let me take you back just a little bit. I am Japanese American. I was not fortunate, but we were interned during World War II. And how this all came about for me is that I was teaching at Grant High School, and we had an opportunity to take a group of students to Japan. And while we were there, we went to Hiroshima, we went to Tokyo, we went to Kyoto, and we went to Matsuyama, which is Sacramento's sister city over there. And so when we got back, because the 5 kids that I took over there, 4 of them have never even flown in an airplane before, let alone been out of Sacramento. So for them, it was a tremendous experience. And so I waited a little bit for all this newness and everything to wear down, and about 5 or 6 months later, I got them all together, and I asked them, I said, of the trip that we took to Japan, what is the one thing that you'll remember the rest of your life? And in unison, all 5 of them said, the day we spent at Hiroshima and we saw what death and destruction that happened there to a whole bunch of innocent people. And as I said, I'm Japanese American, and I was 4 years old when we were interned by the United States government, and I don't want to go into that other than the fact to say that that was an experience that taught me how important it is for us to be committed not only to our country, but also, more important than that, because of the Hiroshima incident, peace, and not allow innocent people to be killed just because of war. We had an opportunity to tour Hiroshima all day, and while we were there, our kids were just totally awed and inspired by what had happened there. The other thing that happened to me is that during World War, in my lifetime, I had the opportunity to stand on the deck of the Arizona and be totally irritated and about my country for doing what they did in Pearl Harbor and doing that to my ancestry, okay? But then also turning that around and to be at Hiroshima to see what happened there. So anyway, that peace then became part of who I am, and from there we started, those 5 students and I started a peace club at Grant High School, and that club is still going strong over at the school. We're getting ready for this year to also continue doing what we're doing there. And so peace is the most important thing. I mean, it's got to be. We can't have wars. We can't have people killing people for different ideologies and all the rest of this stuff. And if we're going to survive as a world, we need to learn the importance of peace and become peaceful with each other. Okay?
Wow, that's a very interesting story. How does your job help our community be a more peaceful place?
Well, the mission right now, and our immediate mission right now, is to develop a peace park at Grant High School as a symbol of peace. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Del Paso Heights community and Grant High School, but it has a bad rap of being one of the major drug and gang areas, and where it's not very peaceful there in the community. But that is just hype, and it's newspapers and all the rest of this stuff, because inside of the community there are very, very many great people who are very active and concerned. So we have started a peace club at Grant High School. We are working on developing a mentoring program for young adults, and we want to start that at Grant High School. And we also are going to build a peace park at Grant High School to commemorate, the trip that we took and the importance of peace in the community. And that's phase 1. We're hoping that because Sacramento in 1962, I think it was voted the most diverse city in the United States. And so our formula is basically this: peace is diversity and unity. And so our goal is to unite all the different ethnic groups that are in Sacramento in peace. Okay, and that's part of our main mission.
What are some ways you find peace?
Peace comes from within, and you have to be a very peaceful person inside, because that's where it's got to come from. And the way that we want to show peace is by the things that we do and the community activities that we're involved in and the things that we're going to be doing to promote peace with other people. For example, on September 21st, which is the United Nations International Day of Peace, we are going to be at the state capitol doing an event there from 1 until 5 in the afternoon, which is going to be, because it is the United Nations International Day of Peace, we're doing an event there to recognize and to know that how peace is important. And we're going to have speakers there. And one of the big things that we are emphasizing and focusing on is that we know that the youth is the key. We're not going to be around. Charlie and we're not going to be around very much longer. And so it's you people that have this inside your heart, and you're the ones that are going to have to be the people who are going to go out there and carry the mission out for other people and everything, and become those people that we are doing now, and hopefully we'll be good role models for you.
What does community mean to you?
Community has a whole lot of different definitions, but community is, for me, the world community. And everybody in every nation and everything, all going in the same direction, doing the same thing. And the only thing, it's a challenge, because what we hear mostly about are not the positives that are going on in the world, but the negative things. And so that's the main, I think, challenge that we have to overcome, is to really truly make people aware of how important it is for us, all of us, to get along and collaborate with each other and be peaceful.
Why is a camp like this a good idea?
Because the most important thing with you as the young adults that are coming up and going to become the young adults, we need to help you with our experience and our knowledge and maybe the things that we've done in the past to help you better do your job of being peaceful and to promote peace with everybody else, because you're the key. You're the key. I could spend all my time talking to adults and everything, but it's really not going to mean a heck of a lot, because you people are the ones that have to continue, that have to take charge and promote this, and we are here to help you do anything that we can to make sure that happens, because that's our commitment. Okay.
What are some ways that we can make our community more peaceful?
Doing things like this. This is exactly one way of getting this information out and getting it to other people, and saying that youth like you are really concerned and interested and have the heart to do and have the commitment to do this thing with peace, because it has to happen. And you are the people who are going to make it happen, because you're already taking the lead and you're already taking the responsibility to do that. And so you just have to continue getting the word out, and using this and using other things like this are the things that are going to get it out there. All this stuff that you're doing has to be promoted out there. This has to be taken to the adults out there. It has to be taken to the Rotary Club, the organizations out there, and saying, hey, we have a voice, we want to be heard, and this is what we're doing, and please help us.
Do you have any questions for us youth?
The only questions that I would have is, they're not questions really, is it just my admiration for the things that you young people are doing and the commitment that you're making to do this, and please continue doing this. Continue doing what you're doing and be totally adamant about it. Don't let anybody talk you down of what you're doing. You just look them straight in the eye and you just tell them the way that it is, because you're doing the right thing and you're on the right track, and I admire you for that.
Thank you very much for your interview. My name is Amb'b Banks. Peace out. Peace out.